Are you using the right tool for the job? One of the things that really burns me is when people are following someone else's advice and that advice is not right for them. So they're not using a tool or a piece of software or whatever it is that's right for their business. Because I see so many people that go to conferences or retreats or following their mentor in the masterminds and on calls, and they're just being recommended something that they really don't need, that is way too expensive for, say, for their business level or for the things that they need it to do. And it turns out to be more expensive, more complicated, and way more than they need. I'm all about choosing the right tools for my clients, and I was just on a call today, and one of my clients is starting to sell some evergreen courses and audios and things like that. And we talked it through, and it makes sense for her just to sell it on her website and to deliver it in a really super simple way and just through a Dropbox link. And there is nothing wrong with that. No matter what level of business you're at, that I think you need to choose what makes sense for you at the time. And I've seen people charging a lot of money for, $1,000, $2,000 programs and still delivering things via email, having the support in the Facebook group maybe, and just delivering the PDFs and the videos and the recorded audios and things like that just through a Dropbox link. And I think that's perfectly okay. It's so much better to streamline your business and spend the money where it makes sense to spend the money on tools when you've outgrown a certain tool. Sometimes the free tools are perfectly good until you get to another level, and then it makes sense to upgrade to a paid program. Something like Canva, for example. I totally love Canva for Work, or Canva Pro, what it's called now, because you get access to so many more photos. You get the magic resize. You can keep all your branding. You can export animated GIFs. You can use videos, and that is a reason to upgrade to the higher level. And I see a lot of people who've gone to, like I said, to conferences and things, and they come back and they're following something that someone else has talked about, and it seems like a really great idea at the time. And I'd spoken with someone in a group, or I'd had a discussion in a group about ClickFunnels or Kartra, and everybody is extolling the virtues of these programs. And I chimed in and asked them a few questions, and for them, at their level of business and what they were trying to offer, it didn't make sense to spend 100 plus US dollars for all the bells and whistles, not just the cost. This person wasn't very techy, and they also didn't need all the extra sales funnel pieces that are great for people who are using them, but they weren't at that level yet. So sometimes people jump in and give advice without knowing all the facts. So you really have to ask yourself a few questions and determine if this tool, if this piece of software, if whatever it is right for your business. It could even be investing in a course or a program with somebody. And I don't think it's wrong to use certain tools, but I see people jumping into, like Micah Jabi. They've taken a program with someone who is making 6 and 7 figures a year and recommending this program as a course platform. And there's additional costs that they need to add on top of that, like their email marketing and things like that. And these costs just really add up. Micah Jabi is $129 at the moment per month. And I don't think it's necessary for someone who's just starting out to develop their courses to use something at that level. I'm loving Podia at the minute, and they've got a really good entry-level platform that allows you to create courses and sell digital downloads, and even just added webinars. So for $39 a month, that is probably what a lot of people really could use. And some people can even just deliver it, like I said, via email or even a hidden page on their website, and maybe just password protect it. So when you are choosing tools for your business, whether it's considering adding a marketing funnel, or even using, you don't need to learn graphic design and use something over the top like Photoshop or InDesign. You can use Canva, for example. Whether it's a course platform or choosing marketing funnels or email software or whatever it is, or your website, for example, think about your needs and ask yourself some questions. What level are you at in your business? How techy are you? Do you have a team to support you if you're not techy? Like, do you have a VA? Do you have somebody that can do it for you? Even if it's, your husband or wife or your kids that can help you with this. And what is your budget for these sort of things? What are the add-ons that you need on top of that program to run it, for example? So just be mindful of when you're spending your money and when you're taking somebody's advice for any of these suggestions. There are a lot more questions that need to be asked first to determine what the right tool for the job is for you.